Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is Friday, Black Friday at that, and today I'm just going to share with you a layering technique when you have a stamp set that doesn't have dies. Now I'm going to be using Strong of Heart. Now this is a cling stamp set that is in the current mini catalog that will be going out the end of December, 1st of January. This stamp set, Stampin' Up! Is donating $3 for every stamp set that is sold to support heart health. Heart health is very special to me. And so what I have done is I've been playing with this stamp set. It will be my tutorial, customer appreciation tutorial, the beginning of December. But today I thought I would share a layering technique with this stamp set because it doesn't have dies with it. And I don't know about you, but many a time I will pass up a stamp set because it doesn't have dies. Well, I'm going to show you a trick today on how to make your own dies. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got a piece of Whisper White, and I am going to use my Stamparatus because this stamp set is a layering, or excuse me, a double stamping set. I want to make sure that I get it lined up perfectly. So I've attached my stamps to my Stamparatus. First I am going to take my Memento Black and I'm going to ink up the outline of that heart. I'm going to stamp it on my paper. One thing with a Stamparatus, if I don't get even coverage and I want more ink, I could easily go in and re-ink it because the magnets are holding it in place. Next, what I'm going to take is the inside of the heart. I'm using the Blushing Bride, I believe. Yes, Blushing Bride, and I'm going to stamp that. My furnace just kicked in. I think this is probably the first time I have done a video with the furnace kicking in, so I'm not sure if you can hear that or not. Hope not. But it's kind of dull in the middle, so I'm just going to add some more ink and then just press more in the center. That is the cool thing about using the Stamparatus. We can go back in and add more color. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my blends. And I am going to use the Polish Pink. And even though I've got ink on this, I'm going to go in with my blends and color that in. And then, let me see where my pieces are here. I have already taken my stamping snips and have cut out that heart. But the technique I want to show you is how you go in with a piece of basic black. I am going to be using my white watercolor pencil, and I want to have a layer around here. Again, there's no die, so what I have taken is the excess that we punched that stamp out of, and we're just going to trace that with our watercolor pencil so that we can then fussy cut that out. I've already done that. And then if you've got white pieces where you haven't cut close enough, or you just want a nice border around, just take your snips and just kind of rough the edge up. We're going to take dimensionals and pop that heart up. So just very little coloring. Remember when we used to have to fussy cut everything? Well, now we don't, but sometimes we want to get that nice border around our stamp. And so that is just the perfect way to do that. I'm going to bring in my cardstock. Again, this is the Blushing Bride, and I am going to score that piece of paper. I have already taken my embossing folder. This is with the party hearts. I don't know if you can see that well on the camera, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stamp from that set, and it says Stronger Than You Know. Now what I have done is I've run it through the embossing folder, but not all the way. So we're going to take our stamp so that we can stamp Stronger Than You Know at the bottom. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my gingham ribbon, my black and white ribbon. I'm going to add some Stampin' Seal Plus so that I can just run my ribbon right along where I scored, or excuse me, where I embossed my image. I've got a little line there from the embossing folder, so that gingham ribbon is the perfect thing to cover up that border. I think I'm going to add some dimensionals. And I'm going to place that piece on the front of my card, grab my pick a tool, grab those dimensional backs, add that to the front of my card, but first I want to add a layer of black because of the pink and black theme I've got going on. Then I'm going to add adhesive. So I can add that to the front of my card, like so. So I've just got a nice 1/8" border around there. I'm going to grab that heart. I think I'm going to add some more dimensionals to that. Let's see. Let's add some of the strips here. There was excess from my stamped dimensionals. We're going to add the heart like so. Next, what I'm going to do is take a 4 by 5 1/4" piece of basic black. I'm going to put that to the inside. Again, just to, you know what, this is actually 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. This piece is the 4 by 5 1/4 in the white, so we can write our little message. But then what I have done is take my layering circles dies, and I did the Through Struggles Comes Strength, and we're just going to add that to the inside of my card. Got that. Oops, I already had one on the other side. Let's pull that apart and add some more adhesive. And it just adds a little dimension to the inside of your card with that layering circle. So I hope you've enjoyed this layering technique and you think about buying the Strong of Heart stamp set. Remember, Stampin' Up! Will donate $3 for every stamp set we sell. Thanks for joining me. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.